Hello guys and welcome back. So today is going to be a rather more important video, especially if you're working and you want to get out of your job and out of poverty basically and live a better life. So I will tell you my plan and my experiences and how I'm planning to get out of job once I will be able to, and I hope next year I will be able to. And right now it's the time to gather my strength. And I used to be free for about 2 years, and then I fell back due to some rather string of unfortunate events. And before that I worked a lot as well. Started cleaning floors, and nobody helped me, nobody guided me through. And I started in crypto since 2020. And yeah, let's get into it. And some parts might seem to be lengthy, but I have to explain it to you. So yet let's start. So right now Bitcoin is 65k, sitting $3 under 66k. And last time I made the video, it was here actually, when it shortly before went to 66k, and now it's again at this point. So yeah, let's check the chart first. Yeah, now I watched Benjamin Cowan, and he was saying that basically we have 100 days, around 100 days until bottom. And he also said that we are our best bet is DCAing. And I used to follow him since 2020, and sometimes he's right, sometimes he's wrong, and I don't just blindly follow him. I just follow him, and I just take some ideas from him, some ideas from other guys, and some ideas from my head, and I put them into practice. And right now I think he's right. He was wrong about the last bottom, and he was waiting the bottom for a few more months. And I was also inexperienced at the time. However, I bought a lot of alts, and I will show you also which alts I'm buying and I'm currently owning. So it's basically Kronos, Artificial Super Intelligence Alliance, the Graph, Synthetics, 0x Protocol, Sonic, Ampera, UMA, Universal Market Asset, LCX, Liechtenstein Exchange, Origin Protocol, which disappointed me. I held it. I had a 5x. I didn't sell it because I was expecting more. I've done a lot of mistakes on the crypto market, but I've also done some profits. Sperax, which I traded successfully a few times. Aventus, small investment. Avegochi, which I've basically invested two times. $4,000, sold it with one time with 6,000, one time with 5,600, something like this. So basically I nearly doubled the money on it. So and right now I've bought it after the 10th October. I'm sitting at I think it's a bad average price. I think it's 32 right now what I have, and I would buy more, but I've invested too much right now on it. AirSwap, which I traded successfully also a few times, and right now it's a very good everything is at a good discount right now. What I'm looking to accumulate more, it's what I don't really have that much of, and it's Kronos and Artificial Super Intelligence, which I held through, and I sold it on a small profit, and right now it's below my previous accumulation, which was at 20 cents, and I didn't sell it at $3. I sold it at basically I invested $1,000. I had 15, and I didn't sell it, and I sold it at 1,200 because I had to, as I said, an unfortunate string of events forced me to sell some of my cryptos, and right now I'm back at my job. What I want to show you is this. So basically, this is the current fair value, and we are standing at 2.2, let's say, trillion, and the fair value it's 5.6 trillion, which is very undervalued, like really undervalued. We've been through this, which was the longest undervaluation period. We had this dip in 2020 also, and we had this as well. So we should see it going above the fair value sometime. I hope in 2027, in early 2027, in Q1. And right now my plan is to keep accumulating those and others. I will also diversify a little bit. I will let you know once I've diversified. Right now everything is at a discount, but I'm really out of cash right now, and I'm just investing with once I get the salary, and yeah, that's it for now. Yeah, so your best bet is to DCA, and you still have a few months. And also my plan after selling those things is to put them into dividend stocks like O, Gladstone, UVV, and other stuff, which will give me around 4 to 6% return. And I will move to a lower income country to live there off dividends. And if I reach between $7,000 and $1,000 monthly dividends, I will be happy. And from that I will just have to get some extra cash from YouTube or doing some small work for people online. But that's my other stuff. So also from trading, which will be another side hustle. So right now Bitcoin, it's 823 days past the halving. So Crypto Rover says 2014 continued fallout from Mount Gox. 2018 Bitcoin cash hash war. 2022 FTX collapse. And right now, what's going to happen right now in 2026? And we don't know. Also in 22 we had the Ukraine war starting. I think we might have something happening with the Middle East right now in 2026. However, I think once everything on a global scale is solved, we will have a very nice bull run. And yeah, we just have to DCA until we see good news and good prices, and then we have to start selling. And that's basically my plan. I will keep DCAing as long as we have bad news, wars. So I hope I get to DCA enough to pay my debts and to fly away and have enough dividends to live off. And let's check the next thing is CoinGecko, the Bitcoin halving countdown. We have 631 days, and last time Bitcoin had a new all-time high before the halving, so it's less than 2 years here, and we should have a new all-time high, but it will gradually go up, probably. Now the question is, will we still have a cycle? and I think we will still have some sort of cycle, but it will slightly go, slightly differ, but the cycle is still on. And it's not just about Bitcoin, it's also about the altcoins. Those have, those have totally a different cycle right now. It didn't happen like in 2021. I was expecting to see at the end of 2025 some big alt season, but it didn't came. So I have to basically work in a warehouse, hard labor right now, and that's another thing. And I will share with you my opinion. Maybe you get lucky, you get rich before me, but or at the same time. And if you have enough brain to follow those things and to do it with patience, I think you deserve to get out of the 9 to 5 and out of the poverty. If you don't, then just stay there. That's on you. It's everything. I've noticed that everything is by your own doing. Of course, you get influenced by people into certain things, but everything is in your hand basically. So if you have enough brain power to go through this, you deserve to get a better life. So I've asked the AI, when were the last halving events? So the first one was on November 28th, then the second one July 9th of 2016, first was in 2012, third one in May of 2020, and the fourth one in 19 April 2024. And right now we are sitting at we are looking at 13 April 11:59. Now probably this will change. I will look at it after some time, and it will probably get to be earlier. Now it got later with 5 minutes, with 25 minutes. So this is an approximate thing. Now let's go through some posts and talk about them. So this one is from BalkaNickUS. One final Bitcoin leg down. Bitcoin's 4-year cycle has remained unbroken. It has, but do not wait for the last leg down, because you don't know how big will be, when will it be, how many days or hours will it be, because even if it's a leg down, it might be a 1 day leg down or a 10-hour leg down, and then up. It might be a small dip, and you won't be home to buy the dip unless you put in some orders, which might not work because it's the lowest low. And I've noticed when I tried to sell on top, I couldn't sell. The markets were, the sites were closed for 1 hour. Not closed, but I basically couldn't sell for 1 hour, and it was the top of the top. I could have hit the top, and I think it was longer than 1 hour. I tried to sell Solana at the top. So DCAing your way in and your way out, it's your best bet. And right now I think everything it's a very good discount, and I will keep DCAing. So that's my plan, and then I will move it into dividend stocks. I hope I can make a nice portfolio between 100 and 200k would be perfect. So let's go to the next one, which is also from BalkaNickUS. So 1064 days up, 365 down, he says. So right now we're here, we should be here. It doesn't have to be an aggressive leg down, and you can see here it looks more like a straight line. So just be careful, guys. So if if you have discipline, you can keep DCAing and keep some cash also for the dip. And let's go to the next post, which I don't really believe. This is too extreme. This guy basically has got some followers. He says he predicted that 44 bottom, but I don't think so. And if it will be like some huge scaremongering, like some nuclear war threat or something like that, and it will be over in one day. That's my take, my prediction, but I think you won't be able to buy at that point because everyone will be buying. Yeah. So we have more news about the Clarity Act, but that's another topic. So let me know what you guys think about my plan, and if you want to do the same, feel free to share your ideas in the comment section. And if you have a video request, also I will try to make some videos about my my idea of a portfolio, of dividend portfolio, but not right now. I'm focusing on work. I don't have much free time, and in my free time I will talk about what's currently happening and what you should be careful of, and basically what I'm doing. And if you think it's a good idea, you can do the same. If you don't think it's a good idea, then it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. Also, I'm really curious what will happen, because everyone is expecting the leg down. Everyone is expecting the leg down. Will it really happen? I don't think it will happen. I don't think it will happen. Just, everything. You already had everything, all sorts of bad news, and Bitcoin didn't seem to move. So, yeah, I would really appreciate to let me know what you think about my plan. Am I crazy? Am I stupid? Is it a good plan? Only time will tell.